Hi guys, me again. So I'm gonna try and do meals that we eat all week, and already I'm not doing great because it is lunchtime now. My son took noodles to school for lunch, and this morning he just had some cornflakes for breakfast. I didn't have breakfast. I was cleaning in the Airbnb today, and I didn't have breakfast. I forgot. It is now 1 o'clock and I'm having some lunch. So I'm just having some bread rolls with cheese, cucumber and onion, and then I have Branston pickle on the top and mayonnaise on the bottom piece of bread, and eat it. And I like to say it's like a cheese ploughman's. Yeah, so that's what I'm having for lunch today. I have no idea what we're gonna have for dinner, but I will be back later after I've cooked it. Okay, so here is tonight's dinner. This is my son's, and we're having potatoes from the allotment, yay! And I've done a stir fry. I did broad beans, peas, and courgette, and then I added a leek that I got from the food pantry and a pepper that I had, and I just stir fried it in a little bit of lard and then added some butter at the end. And then this is the pork steak from the food pantry, and what I do, there was only 3 in the packet. I thought there was 4. But they were really thick, so I chopped the ends off them so they last longer. So this is my son's. He hasn't got as much meat as me. He's, you know, he's not a massive meat eater, or definitely not a massive pork eater. So anyway, he's got that. This is mine, exactly the same: potatoes, stir-fried veg, pork chops, but I made homemade applesauce with the cooking apples, and then I sprinkled a bit of cheese on it. I used to eat this a lot when I was younger. My dad used to make it. Gorgeous, love it. Applesauce and grilled cheese, well, cheese on top and then you grill it, but I don't do that because the applesauce is hot, it's melting the cheese anyway. But oh, look at that, guys, doesn't it look amazing? Right, we are off to eat, so I'll see you later. So for breakfast this morning, my son had fried potatoes because I had some potatoes left over from yesterday from the allotment. So we had fried potatoes for breakfast, and for lunch he's having potatoes, peas and pork, because this is the dinner from last night, but we ate all the stir fry because it was so good. And I just reheated it in the microwave with this. I put a bit of water in it so the pork doesn't dry out and the potatoes don't explode too much. This is his furnace that he calls it. It's his food flask, and I just charge it up with boiling water, and I like it to charge for at least 10 minutes, and then his food stays hot all day. Then he's having some strawberries from the allotment with a little bit of honey on, and then as a snack he's having a brunch bar, and so that is his lunch. Okay, so my son's gone to school now. I am off to a sewing club. I've been once before, but every other time they've held it I have been working or busy, so couldn't attend. But today I made sure I could. It's just, there's usually about 5 or 6 of us, and it's some of the mums and some of the grandmothers from my son's school, and we're meeting up in a cafe today to do a bit of sewing. So I'm just having some toast now before I go. I haven't got any sliced bread or anything like that, so I'm just using these bread rolls that I had in the freezer, and I also had one of these last night as a snack before I went to bed, because we went to the allotment, and I always find when I come back from the allotment I'm really hungry. I think my son had a bit of pop. Oh no, he had a couple of biscuits. That's what my son fancied. So yeah, I'm going to have some jam and toast now, and that is today's breakfast. Okay, so this is today's lunch. I had some leftover potatoes from the allotment, so I mixed it with some red onion, mayonnaise, salt and loads of black pepper. And then I'm having a bread roll with lettuce, grated carrot and tomato, and then I've got that peach as well that needs eating, and a cup of tea. Okay, so this is dinner tonight. we've got a homemade lentil curry that one of the mums from my son's school made us, and then I'm doing that with rice. This is plain white rice, and then I added cardamom, cumin and some mixed spice to it as well, just a little bit to give it a little bit of flavour, and some salt. And then I don't have any naan breads or anything, but I have these like buns, and I've melted some butter with some mixed herbs on. I haven't put garlic on because I'm not keen, and we'll have that with it. Oh, it smells so good. So we've been to the allotment, come back, and we're feeling quite hungry again. So I made Angel Delight and peaches for my son. There's this again in the fridge. And then with the apples, the cooking apples that I made the apple sauce with for the pork, I turned it into a crumble. So the crumble mix is plain flour, butter, sugar, and then I like adding crushed up cornflakes on top. And then this is like a 19p packet of instant custard. And what you're meant to do is add half a pint of boiling water. But what I do is I add 1/4 of a pint of boiling water and add 1/4 of a pint of milk and stir it up, and it just makes it gorgeous. So that's what we're having as dessert or a snack or supper, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're having. So this morning my son has had cornflakes for breakfast, and this is his lunch. I thought I'd show it you now before I put it in his food flask. So I made extra rice yesterday with the purpose of making egg fried rice today for his lunch, and put a bit of soy sauce, ginger, garlic and honey as the dressing, and he's got rice, peas, peppers, carrots and onions in there, and this is egg fried rice. And then he's going to have this cake bar thing today. He didn't eat the brunch bar yesterday, he just ate the strawberries. So I have got strawberries and peaches as well. I'll see which one he wants to take in with him. But yeah, that's my son's lunch today. Okay, so this was this morning's breakfast before I went to work. I had that brunch bar that my son didn't eat yesterday. He didn't want it for lunch today, so I thought, right, I'm eating it. And then this is today's lunch. Did I say breakfast or lunch? Anyway, breakfast. And this is lunch. It's not very exciting, but I'm really hungry today. Do you ever get those days where you're hungry and I just need something really quick? So I'm going to have some chicken paste, and these are some of my Pringles. Well, these are some of my son's Pringles that I just fancied. I don't often buy crisps because I will eat the lot. Okay, so here's tonight's dinner. My son is having beef burger with fried onions. He calls it orange mashed potato, but it's actually swede and carrot mash, and he loves it, so he's having that. I'm having hot dog with onions, and I got some tomato sauce, and I'm having it with some potato salad. Okay, so this evening I'm having some strained natural yoghurt to make it a bit thicker with some honey, and these are the red currants from my bush at home, and they're so much bigger than at the allotment, but something's been nibbling them, so I've literally got a handful, and that's it, I'm afraid, this year. And I'm having a cup of tea, and my son is having some more of the swede and carrot mash. That's what he fancies. Okay, it's morning again, guys. So my son has had some toast this morning. I had hot dog rolls, and I sliced thinly and toasted them, and he had some butter on them. And for lunch today he's having the egg fried rice again. He wanted a couple of these Fox cream biscuits for his snack, and then I thought I don't show you what he drinks, but he just has water every day, and I don't know if you can see I put some ice cubes in there for him so it keeps it nice and cool. Okay guys, so this is my breakfast today. Can you tell that I got loads of finger rolls that needs using? So I haven't toasted it or anything, I've just cut it, put some butter and some jam on it, and that's what I'm having for breakfast. So this is my lunch today. It's sweet and sour chicken, It's a ready meal from Asda. I think they're like 89p or a pound. You don't get much chicken, there's like 3 pieces of chicken in here. And then I've got a pan of potatoes on the boil, ready for dinner later. Okay, so tonight's dinner is a bit random, and I'm just eating stuff that I find in the freezer. And I found some yellow Bassa smoked fish that I got reduced from Lidl. So my son's going to try some, but I also made it some meatballs just in case he didn't like the fish. And he's having peas and mashed potatoes. These are jacket potatoes that I found, and so they don't mash very well, so it's a bit lumpy, but still, it's food. And I fancied spaghetti hoops with mine. I'm not sure about spaghetti hoops and fish. Spaghetti hoops and mashed potato, absolutely. I usually have beans, but because I was given these hoops, I thought I'd eat them. Yeah, so that is tonight's dinner. Hi guys, me again. So it is morning again. This morning I made some potato cakes for my son for breakfast out with the mashed potato. I just put them into like little patties and fried them in some oil. He loves them, and he's gone to school with mashed potato and peas. I did some meatballs, but he didn't want them, so that's what he had. I'm having this brunch bar that I took to the allotment yesterday to eat. It melted, so when I got home I put it in the freezer and forgot about it. So yeah, I'm just having this quickly before I go to work, and a cup of tea. So here is today's lunch. I'm still eating the hot dog rolls because I've got so many of them. I almost went, well, I almost first placed an order with Asda, but I was doing it in bed and fell asleep. So I'm glad I didn't do that. My dad's away at the moment, so I would have had to spend £40 to get the delivery. And I think the delivery charge is like £4 as well. I was just, you know, I was being lazy because I was super tired last night. But anyway, I'm glad I didn't. And then today, there's a Sainsbury's by my son's school. I was going to go and buy a sliced loaf. Again, because I was being lazy, and I just love white bread. And I thought, no, I've got so much in the freezer, use it. So we're having hot dog rolls, meatballs that were left over from last night, spaghetti hoops that were left over from last night, and I found some cheese in the freezer, yay! So I've got a bit of grated frozen cheese on top of that. Well, it's nearly melted now. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to have for lunch today with a cup of tea. So tonight's snack is caramel rice cakes for me. And my son's going to have a cake in his little snack lassie cake things. They're really nice. Hey guys, so it's the weekend today, and my son wanted pancakes. So he's having a pancake with sugar and lemon. Okay, so this is today's lunch. It's Sunday today, so I've done a bit of a Sunday dinner. We've got new potatoes from the garden, and I've got peas, courgettes, patty pan, sugar snap peas, and a couple of beans as well. And I fried them in lard, and then added a little bit of butter at the end with salt and pepper. And this is the lamb shoulder chops, I think they are, minted lamb, that I got reduced from Aldi. And there's mine. Oh, so looking forward to this. Can't wait. So here's tonight's dinner. Because we had such a big lunch, we're just going to have something smaller this evening. So I'm going to have a hot bowl of cornflakes. I absolutely hot cornflakes. Well, cornflakes, hot milk, and a bit of sugar. Gorgeous. And then my son is having some fried potatoes that I had left over from lunch, and I do it with onion and pepper, and it's a bit like the salt and pepper chips you get from the Chinese, but without the spice, and he absolutely loves it. So this morning my son had pancake for breakfast with lemon and sugar, and this is what he's taken to school today. He had this last night as well. It's his favourite thing to have with like leftover potatoes. I usually do it with green peppers, but I had loads of red peppers that I needed to get not get rid of, but to use up, and I usually do it with a white onion as well, but I haven't got any white onion left. I've only got red, but he really enjoyed this last night, so he's having it for lunch again today. Hi guys, so this is my lunch today. I am having cheese, beetroot and mayonnaise on this brioche burger bun. I'm still eating bread out of the freezer because I got so much of it from the food pantry, and I froze it straight away. So yeah, I'm using it all. Dying for a bit of sliced white loaf, but no, I am carrying on eating the frozen bread. Hi guys, so this is tonight's meal, and we're having minted lamb kebabs, rice and salad. Now my son just likes his rice plain, his food plain, no sauces, no nothing. So what I do with the rice is I add cumin, ground cumin and ground coriander and a bit of salt and mix it all up, and it tastes gorgeous. Not that I don't mind him having plain food. I know it looks really plain, but it's really tasty. And then we've just done like lettuce boat with cucumber and pepper. I'm having the same, except I've got raw red onion and pomegranate on my rice, and I've got all that pomegranate, all that, and there's another half in the fridge as well. So I'm glad I bought that one now and did it myself, because I saved loads and I got loads. I'm having a side salad as well with lettuce, pepper and cucumber, and then I'm having a lamb and mint kebab, and then I have this mint yogurt. So it is mint sauce and a bit of natural yogurt. I strained a bit of it. I've added a bit of runny natural yogurt to it as well to make it a bit thinner, and then I add a bit of apple and mint jelly to it as well to give it a little pop of sweetness. And it's so gorgeous. I'm so hungry now. I cannot wait to eat this. And for dessert, this is what my son is having, this Angel Delight dinosaur thing. Doesn't look quite as good as on the box, does it? But I'm sure he'll enjoy it. Good morning guys, so my son has had bacon for breakfast. So this is my son's lunch today. He's having leftover lamb kofta from last night, the minted lamb ones, and some rice, plain again, but I have seasoned the rice with cumin and a little bit of salt and pepper, and then he's having some cucumber and pepper in a separate pot, and he's having one of these little cake things as a snack, and he also takes in a bottle of water every day. Hi guys, so I'm off to the allotment today. It is so much cooler today, it's amazing. Promise some rain again here, fingers crossed. So I'm hoping to get loads done today. So I am taking this, I think it's like a brioche roll with chocolate chips in it. I bought it for my son to go camping with. They don't go out of date until August, that's great. And as soon as I bought them, he didn't eat them. So I thought that's perfect for me for breakfast. I got one of these Nature Valley Crunch bars. I bought these ages ago. Again, my son went for a phase of eating them. I found them on special offer, so I bought a big box full, and then he never touched them. So they are out of date, but they're perfectly fine. And I will be eating them, and I do eat them. And then I'm having 2 finger rolls with cheese, mayonnaise and beetroot again. So yeah, loads of food, so I can stay there all day. I'm just going to have a quick coffee, decaf coffee, which seems to be helping me not get so hot all the time. Morning guys, me again. So I forgot to film last night what we had for dinner, so we had like stir-fried noodles and a bit of OTT on the soy sauce, but it tasted really nice, and so I got leftovers. So my son's taking it to school today with him. He's having a taster session in secondary school today, so he's got one of these brioche rolls with chocolate chips in and brunch bar and his bottle of water. Hi guys, me again. So super busy day today, and I've just realised it's 6:15 now, and I haven't had lunch. So I'm gonna have cheese and beetroot and mayonnaise in these hot dog rolls. I've got 2 of them, and my son wants chicken curry tonight. He had a snack when he came from school, just a couple of biscuits, and he didn't want anything else. He's not very hungry today either, but now he is, and he's having chicken curry.